This video is not really about anything in particular. I just wanted to give an update on the channel, ask for some of your guys' thoughts. My beautiful, like, 30-something subscribers, I think. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. It means a lot. And also just, like, talk a little bit about what I did this summer, because I didn't... Well, I mean, I did do stuff, but, like, not really. Okay, first order of business. Where do you guys want to see this channel go? Like, because I mean, like, obviously I have like a shit ton of interest, right? Like, I'm interested in like a horror, like movie special effects. I would love to do some videos going like out of bounds in some games, or like talking about like some of the cut features. There's something like very fascinating about it to me. Internet aesthetics, cryptids. Obviously, I just did 2 of those cryptid videos. Those did okay. I mean, you know, plenty of stuff, right? But when I think of like a lot of channels that I watch, I can't really think of any off the top of my head that cover like all those things. It feels like a lot of them just cover one thing. Like, it's a channel that just covers internet aesthetics, or a channel that just covers cryptids, or like stuff like that, you know? Because I mean, think about it. Let's say I'm somebody that's interested in cryptids, but I'm like fucking 50 years old and I don't give a fuck about video games, right? And so I'm watching this channel, and suddenly I go back to my homepage, and suddenly on my homepage there's this video about what's out of bounds in Mario Kart Wii. You know, why do I give a fuck about that? I have never touched a game controller in my life. Why am I subscribed to this guy? I thought he talked about cryptids. Is there like a certain kind of content that you personally would like my channel to lean into more? Tell me in the comments. I'm still probably gonna have a mix, but I feel like I should narrow it down a little bit. Also, I would like to apologize for the gameplay in the background just being just, well, you know, no. Okay, I'm not mediocre at this game, okay? I'm not mediocre. I don't wanna toot my own horn too much, but I am like a decent player. But the thing is, I'm only a decent player at like 5 p.m. when all the normal people are on, right? But you know, there's nothing normal about the sweaty freakazoids that come out to play this game at 2 in the morning like me, right? So, you know, there's a little bit more of a challenge here. Does that make sense? So against the average player, I would say I'm pretty good at this game, but like against like the average like 2 a.m. player, like I'm just kind of okay. There's a bit more of a challenge. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Would you like to see video game content? Because like, I mean, there are a lot of video games, like, the problem is, most of the video games that I want to cover, like, they've already been covered pretty well, and like, I would love to do a video on them, but like, you know, I don't think the video is gonna be like that much better than like other people. Like, I would love to go out of bounds in like the Backyard Battleground in Garden Warfare 2, because that's like pretty neat looking, but it's already been done. There's already a good video on that. Or like Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii has been like stoned to death with like cut content videos, and like Mario Kart Wii icebergs, and like everybody's done a video on it, you know? There's nothing left for me to cover. The only thing that I can think of that I think would be pretty fun is I would love to do a video talking about like the little details on the multiplayer maps that like most people don't notice in Titanfall 2. Like you know, like the graffiti, or like the little mechanical details, stuff like that. Anyways, point is, you are subscribed to the channel. You pick what you are subscribed to. What do you want to see? What does the viewer want to see? Also, if anybody can, while you're commenting, if anybody can recommend me any short games with good soundtracks to fucking pillage for my videos, please add that as well. Because I mean, like, you know, YouTubers, I try to use music from like, the thing is too, I only use music from stuff that I've played, because it feels weird to use music from like video games that I haven't played, you know? But at the same time, a lot of the music from video games that the thing is, I always get a little more like nervous with like games that have like bigger budgets too, because like, you know, the bigger a company is, like the more aggressive they probably are with like copyright and shit. And like, it's like, you know, or I try to use like older games too, just because, you know, the older it is, the less they might care about the copyright too. But if anybody can like recommend me any short games with good soundtracks for me to pillage, please do so, because I'm fucking reaching here. Like, I'm running out of video games that I've played. Like, I have a lot of stuff like saved up, but like I have lots of music, but at the same time I have no music. Does that make sense? Nobody wants to watch a video that uses only music from the fucking Undertale soundtrack. Also, do not recommend me Deltarune. I will not play it. I hate Deltarune fans. I don't care, alright? You know, some of them are fine. Most of them are, okay, I would say it's like a 50-50. Maybe a little bit less, like a 40-60. That they're either chill or they're super fucking annoying, okay? Most of them are insufferable. I played chapters 1 and 2 like a million years ago when those dropped. I'm sure that the Undertale community was like just as annoying when that was at its peak, but like I just won't get into Deltarune. I'm sorry. The only video game soundtrack that I might think about using without actually playing the game is Silent Hill 2, because I fucking love that soundtrack. But every time that I've tried to play the game, I've sat down like multiple times, like over like the last couple of months, and I've tried to play it, and I've gotten to like the fucking apartments, and like I forgot like a certain fucking key, and now I have to run all the way fucking back and up and down all the different floors and shit, and like the different like stairwells are fucking blocked, and like the worst part is I'm not even fucking scared, and like I'm just like fucking pissed. Like there's these like little like roaches or whatever the fuck, they sound like little wind-up toys, and they're running around my fucking legs and biting me, and I'm wasting all my fucking ammo on them, and they piss me off, and I fucking stomp on their heads, and I'm like, ugh, and I just can't get into it, dude. Maybe it's because I'm playing the original, maybe the remaster is better, but I really don't want to pay like $70 for it, so I don't know. But I will say the soundtracks for I think 2 and 3 are my favorite. 2 and 3 have delicious soundtracks. I have spent an embarrassing amount of hours listening to the soundtracks without actually playing the games, I've got to admit. I mean, both of them have sick designs. I've seen tons of gameplay and shit. Looks awesome. But every time that I've tried to play Silent Hill 2, I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it. I mean, the camera angles, oh my god. I'm sorry. If anybody knows, I mean, I just can't do it, dude. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's not that bad, but it's just so fucking annoying. It's just so annoying. It just pisses me off. I'm sorry. And also, there's some games where like I've played them, but like, what the fuck am I gonna use that soundtrack for? Like, what am I going to use the Dead Space soundtrack for? Like, it's like with the Undertale soundtrack, like, yes, I could picture that being the track in the background of a video where I'm talking about like some like stupid shit that happened on the internet, right? But like the Dead Space soundtrack, like it fits very specifically Dead Space. I don't know. I can't think of something that I would cover where I would use the Dead Space soundtrack, or like Shadow of the Colossus. No, I could think of some use for that. But like a good chunk of that soundtrack, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's fucking exciting. I'm like crawling up this like giant, well, yeah, this giant. And I'm like stabbing into his head, and I'm about to kill him. It's all like fucking epic. What am I talking about in the video? I'm talking about a monkey with rabies that was like spotted in a forest in Illinois like one time. You know, it's not that epic. Anyways, what is in the works right now? I'll tell you. Chris Chan video, maybe. I am starting to think of what I'm going to do my Halloween video on, because I will be doing a Halloween video. I might even do 2, because I love Halloween. I was working on a video reviewing some of the like weird drawings that I did as a kid, and maybe redrawing a couple, but it's slow, like every video I've ever made. Earlier this summer, I was working on a Furby video. I had like half an hour of it done, and I spent literally 3 weeks just like, you know, editing and working on it and doing research. It was probably the most effort I've ever put into a video, and I accidentally deleted it, which I was very angry about. As a matter of fact, I was so angry, I recorded a video of me playing Risk of Rain and like yapping for half an hour, and that was actually a pretty solid video, but I never ended up uploading it. Yeah, I was really angry. Also, CapCut, still pissing me off. Why is the remove background button still gone? Like I'm seriously considering like finding like a new editing software, because this is fucking horrible. I mean, I can't animate like anything. Well, I mean I can, but it's a huge pain in the ass. Because, I mean, like, I can't remove the back, like, how I used to do some of my animation stuff, which I don't think I ever really posted any of them, but I was working on a movie, and, like, half the shit that I was gonna do for that movie is fucking ruined now, because I can't animate anything. I would take my drawings, and I would draw each limb of the dinosaur or whatever separately, and I would edit each limb as its own, like layer in CapCut, and it worked perfectly. It worked fine. I'd done animations with it before, but the remove background button is fucking gone, so I can't do anything. So now it would be like several like block images, because I can't remove like the space around it, you know? In addition to the Halloween video, because I start celebrating Christmas literally at like 12 a.m. on the night of November 1st, I take down all the Halloween decorations in my room, and I put up all the Christmas decorations, and I start listening to Christmas music. If you would have any recommendations for both Halloween and Christmas videos, maybe what you'd like to see, I'm thinking about, how does Santa's Cannibal Slave sound for a Christmas video? I think that would be interesting. Like, would that grab your attention if you saw that? Does that sound like an unskippable video? Santa's Cannibal Slave. Let me know. Anyways, what did I do this summer? Not that much. Not really. I was working on a movie at the end of the school year. Had some buddies. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to be in that, dude." And I spent like literally nothing but like just like literally all of my time working on that fucking movie. And then there's like setback after setback, and I said, "Oh yeah, okay, well we'll film in like July." July came, still wasn't done. Film in August. August came, still wasn't done. Well, it is currently August, but I was thinking about like filming earlier. Literally, school literally starts this Friday. That's why I'm making this video, right? I'll probably be uploading this like the last day of summer, the last night of summer probably, if I had to guess. What did I do? Nothing. I accomplished nothing. I've worked on so many projects that I haven't finished. It actually really bothers me. I cannot. Oh, I just slammed my knee into the. Oh. The thing that holds my shelf on my desk is perfectly knee level when I sit, and it's made of metal, and when I spin in my chair, sometimes I slam my fucking knee into. Ow. Fuck. Anyways, sorry about that. I listened to a lot of ska and punk this summer. That's about it. Third wave ska. Pretty good. I got back into Garden Warfare 2. Played it when I was like 12, still play it now. Great game. Very, very charming designs. Really fun. Titanfall 2. Been playing Titanfall 2 for 2 years now. Stayed up pretty late just playing that. Once again, very fun. Love Titanfall 2. I ordered the Titanfall here. Okay, what games did I play this summer? Because most of it was just me playing games. What did I do? I replayed the Titanfall 2 campaign. Played lots of multiplayer. I replayed the original Plants vs. Zombies. Very fun, still, of course. I played Dead Space, like, kind of, well, actually, that was a little bit of this. I finished it technically right at the beginning of the summer, so I guess that kind of counts. Played most of it during the end of the school year, but, I played Commentary Dynasty. That was good. I started a new Dark Souls run, and I've just kind of been, like, playing that, like, on and off. I saw that Firewatch was leaving Game Pass recently. I literally have like 2 days to finish it, but I'm like at least halfway through it. I would guess. I just got into that like abandoned sort of like sciencey site that was like chained off. Pretty good so far. And then yeah, I bought the disc for Titanfall 1, and then I also started a Skyrim playthrough, but it's on hold until I finish Firewatch because I want to finish that first. Welp, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk. Well, I have more stuff to talk about it, but none of it's like super relevant. Most of it's kind of boring. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, comment what you would want to see in the future. Short games with good soundtracks. Maybe some Halloween or Christmas video ideas. How does Santa's Cannibal Slave sound as a Christmas video? Tell me if you're interested. Thank you for watching.